Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh to some of you, and peace out to the rest of you. Hit the share button because the message is more important than the messenger. Okay, so Bronny James took a Wyatt girl to the prom as a prom date. We don't know if they're friends or a couple. My moral issues with any of this are different from the moral issues of the sistren that have something to say or had something to say about it. We've already seen the hypocrisy. They don't flip a guck when a black man becomes a girl and then dates a girl that's trying to become a boy, whatever the origin is. They don't care when a black man dates a man. They actually celebrate these things. Black man finds a non-black woman and they get upset. Even if it's just a prom date, they got a problem. What I want to point out here is that, unfortunately, we tend to think this is just sisters. Now, I recorded this earlier, but apparently it cut off for some reason. I don't know why, and I don't care. Let me explain this. Since I recorded it and found that it cut off, Sand Lion sent something to me, and there in it there's a British man who was saying that he's done with British women, Western women. It's an older clip, and someone said, "Isn't your mother British?" It's just like when a black man does not pursue African American women anymore or any other black Western women, and they say, "Isn't your mother black?" See, we think again that this is only us that do this. That's not the case. When any Western man, really when any man realizes an issue with Western women, they're asked that question. What I also want you to understand is that the rhetoric that you were hearing coming from sisters is not unique to them. You see, Cynthia G's not the first one to talk about aborting male fetuses. She's just the first one to do it publicly and attach black to it. Shout out to Hybrid Vigor, who showed me the receipts and sent me, he actually sent me a video. That's a hell of an attachment. That's why I can't resend it. But he sent a video in which a lady is talking about aborting male fetuses. She is a white lady, an ultra feminist, very militant, quite misandrous, talking about aborting male fetuses. Hybrid, I thank you for that. Now, I'm sorry, Hybrid, I ain't been on the other means or the other platform that we've used before, and I probably will not for a long time. Well, let's say for about another week because of exams. And that platform takes a long time when I get on it. So if you've been on it and been looking for me, I ain't ignoring you or anybody else. I ain't been on that platform for anybody. And when the exam's finished, then I can start back, inshallah. But Hyper put me up on this, and a lot of y'all might think, wait a minute, isn't he anti-black? No, actually, but you got to talk to him to find this out. And a lot of us, we do jump to conclusions. That's a lot of people, white, black, anything else. But I want y'all to understand that they will, in fact, turn around and, that Karen, Becky, and Amber have the same rhetoric. They've been slick with it because, see, they're more afraid of their men than Boom Shika, Bonquisha, and Sophista Ratchet Sapphire are afraid of us. So while Karen, Becky, and Amber, when they become really rabid, foaming at the mouth misandrous, they try to start the rhetoric and get it to spread without it being traced back to them. Boom Shika, Bonquisha, and Sapphire, when they hear this, they want you to know they said it and they meant it. And yeah, that's right, you a bullet bag and you need to be hanging from a tree and they can't kill you fast enough because you a silverback. They want you to know that because they ain't scared. They'll say they scared, like Brittany Blooper talking about some y'all are a real threat, but they ain't not. It's just something that they use as a mechanism to turn everybody against you. I know, I've had some try that with me before. They're not scared of me, but they'll act like they are. And what's the reason? Because they want to hurt me. Even as an adult, there was one lady at a job that wanted that. And looking back on it, she wasn't scared. She wanted to hurt some man, and she figured, why not black mind? But by pretending to be afraid, if I had to walk close to her, she was trying to build a case to justify hurting me later. Now, that was a sister. But what I want y'all to keep in mind, again, is that they are getting this from some of Karen's and Becky's and Amber's. So when I tell you, gentlemen, if you want to step out racially, I mean, if you want to step out culturally, you can stay within the race. There's Ibmore. They like to do that. If you want to step out racially, I'm not telling you not to. I'm simply saying, watch out for the mayonnaise mafiosa. Because they ain't playing either. They're nicer about it, but they ain't playing. And they don't mind saying to you eventually, they've done it to their own men whom they fear. They don't mind saying to you at some point, who's going to believe you in word? It's your word versus mine. I want you to keep that in mind, gentlemen. They're not playing with you. They are going to eventually come out the box and show you who taught Bonquisha, Boom Shika, and Sophista Ratchet Sapphire. Remember this. I'm not telling you to forgive the sister. I'm just telling you to remember from whom they got it. Just because she's nicer in her tone doesn't mean she's not dangerous. Thanks for listening. As always, Black Heart, Black Mind, Blackout, Assalamu Alaikum, and Black heterosexual non-select male power, just because neither one of them likes it, and Black patriarchy till extinction or judgment day.